Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video and I got my gardening hat on. You gotta be stylish when you're out in the garden. All right, so look at my shirt. It says fall for Jesus, he never leaves. Isn't that kind of cool? Fall for Jesus because he never leaves. There's a scripture that says he will never leave us or forsake us. And so I love that scripture because that means that he's always there with you, okay? You never go wrong with having somebody stuck by your side all the time. And then he lives in you, through us, and everything. Come on, somebody. But anyways, so I wanted to give y'all a little, not tour, but show you guys what I've done in the past couple days to get ready for the winter and also prepare my new raised garden beds. So I didn't take any footage of me putting these together, but they were super easy. They are from Amazon. They are the galvanized raised garden beds, and I got the 4x2x1. So they're 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, and basically like a foot in diameter from top to bottom. If they kind of look bigger than that though, but I'm going to show you guys. These are the raised garden beds that I got. Pretty much I dug out this area, took out all of the grass, and then go ahead, I built these raised garden beds, which are very sturdy, and then I just put them in the areas that I wanted. So I have one 4-foot one here, one 4-foot one there. In the middle is going to be mulched, and all around this area is going to be mulched. And then I made sure that I kept some space in between so that way I can walk throughout the garden beds. But anyways, so what I did to fill these raised garden beds is like a, I think it's called hugelkutur. And so I have some really thick logs in the bottom of this, not a lot, but enough. And then I have like branches and leaves, all of that kind of stuff that is in here, just to take up some of the space in my raised garden bed. And then I'm going to fill this with topsoil, which is 50% topsoil and 50% compost. I'm going to actually get that from like a landscaping company or whatever, because I'm going to need quite a bit of it. I didn't want to use bags because I feel like for each one of these I'm going to have to use probably about like, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6, maybe more than that, bags to fill this up, because I didn't fill it all the way up with the sticks and the logs and all of that stuff. So these are the raised garden beds that I have. And I'm going to show you guys another one that I kind of built in this area. So give me a second. Over here, I use these cinder blocks to go ahead and build this raised garden bed area. I did put cardboard underneath of it, and then go ahead and filled it with the logs and some of the twigs and leaves and stuff. And I'm going to show y'all where I got this stuff from. But it was all free because it came from my own yard, okay? So I'm going to build, my neighbor was a blessing to me and was able to give me all of the cinder blocks that you see in my yard. She has tons of it over in her yard and she's just giving it away. So I need to go and get 5 more so I can build this up. And then the bottom part is going to be filled with that, and then I'm going to fill this up with soil. And then this is where my watermelon are going to be planted. And I'm going to build a trellis up this pole. And it's going to kind of be like in this area or whatever on both sides. And I'm going to build that up so that way it can hold my watermelon. Okay, so right now we are walking towards the front of my house. And then I'm going to show you guys where I got all of the leaves and the twigs from to go ahead and help fill up. And the reason why they do that is because like that particular way of filling up your raised garden bed, hugelkutur, is to put things in that are going to basically break down and add to your soil. Okay, so that's why I did that. Plus, I didn't want to have to fill it all up with soil because that would be very costly. So I'm going to go ahead and show you where I got those from. Okay, so as you can see, there are quite a bit of branches that were trimmed off of this tree. Let me show you guys a better view of the front of the house. So my husband cuts this grass, and in the front he likes to push one of the lawnmowers that we have, because we have a ride-in and a push one. So he pushes the front. So pretty much those branches were pretty low, and he would have to like bend down to go around the tree area. So I took some off of this tree, off of that tree, and the third tree and fourth tree down there I still need to do. But this is what it looks like after a couple days. I was able to let the leaves dry out, and then it was a whole lot of this out here, y'all. And so I figured, instead of having the people come out to pick that stuff up, I decided that I would go ahead and just break it, you know, like cut it down or whatever, and go ahead and bring that to the back area. So this is what it is. I just cut off branches, really big branches, to add to it, so that way it can have some substance in the bottom. And then I went ahead and used some of the leaves that were on here too. So that's where I got all my stuff from. And then of course I said I was going to purchase some soil and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, guys, like, that was all free. I didn't have to do anything but chop down a tree, which I did get some, you know, muscles in with that, because that was a little bit of work. I didn't have a power saw, so I used like a regular saw and just chopped down the branches. It really wasn't a lot of work. It was just a little hot that day, and so it made it a little, you know, harder than what it had to be. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys, how those raised garden beds look, how I'm going to fill them up and prepare them for the winter. All right, talk to y'all later. Stay tuned for my next video. Peace.